Hey there everybody, and welcome to the Compulsive Survival Builder. I have an intro now. It's not amazing, but it's enough for me. I've been messing with video editing software. So for that reason, and a few others, I decided to do a different kind of video. Another reason is that I wanted to let everyone who doesn't know already that I try to be active in my comments section as much as possible, unless, for instance, you're cool gamer laughing at the word manhole. Okay, buddy, you got a shout out for that one. So if you have questions or just want to compare notes, I'll try my best to keep up. That said, I got my first critical comment the other day, and rather than go down some internet argument rabbit hole,
I don't care what you think, you're not getting it.
I decided to take the information and apply it the best I could to try to improve both the message I'm putting forward as well as the information I'm trying to provide. Be the bigger man sort of thing. There's a few points that I want to make and some information I want to share in order to achieve just that. So let's start with sort of the general philosophy I'm trying to spread via my channel with regard to mods and load order. I tried to think of an analogy, and what I came up with was this. Your load order is like a meal you want to cook. Everyone has different tastes and preferences when it comes to the food they prepare, and your load order is no different. Now, nobody wants to produce a hot mess in this situation. So you don't want to go dropping ingredients in your pot willy-nilly and just hoping everything works out. If you've never cooked the meal you want, you're going to want to start with a recipe. Where do you find a recipe? In a cookbook, of course. And there are a few to choose from. The Bethesda developers have tried their hands at this and have provided their recommendations for mod load order on the Bethesda.net website, for instance. There are also several thread-related discussions on multiple websites, like the Bethesda.net forum and Reddit, where people discuss and share their opinions of the best cookbooks they know of to best prepare their meal. Now, the cookbook I use is the one I've shared, entitled Fallout 4 Load Order Framework, A Vault Dweller's Load Order Survival Guide, and it's by Odd Little Turtle. The reason I chose this document was because it was written by modders who have quite literally fixed the game that Bethesda rolled out, i.e., the unofficial Fallout 4 patch. So you can basically think of my channel as a cooking class, using it as its cookbook. Following this analogy, when it comes to spicing up your meal the way you want it, sometimes you end up diverting from the recipe slightly. And that's okay too. I recently had a discussion in the comments with Veteran Meter, I hope I pronounced that correctly, with regard to the change I made moving NPC's travel down with the chemistry bench mods. He had better results by adjusting his enabling routine, and that was great to hear. But since I wasn't interested in a restart just yet, I filed the information away for next time, load up, and used the fix that I figured out. The point is, there's no perfect recipe or even perfect cookbook when it comes to modding your game. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If it's working for you, then great job. After all, none of us want someone else telling us how the meal we've prepared for ourselves should taste if we're enjoying how it is, right? So to sum everything up, I'm here to help, but I'm no authority on this subject, and you shouldn't think of me as one. After all, it's just a video game. If you end up with a hot mess on your plate, toss it and try again. I'm just here to try to help you get started. The final product is up to you. Oh, and dude was right. There's a season pass for this. So I downloaded it. I'm still leaving it up here though, because I want all these other mods to overwrite the things that they overwrite. That's why I downloaded them. Weird, right? Another side note, I just got a PSVR. I intend to crack out on it this week, but I promise I'll try not to neglect things too much around here now that this is a thing. Maybe I'll make some content with it, who knows. Anyway, I know this was really short, but if you liked the video, I expect you're going to ignore the like button because that's what I do too. Now, subscribing, on the other hand, is something I take advantage of. It helps the channels out and organizes all the content you like into a handy list without having to search for things every time. So, if not for me, do it for that convenience. The bell equals notifications. Other than that, take it easy, future chefs, and thanks for watching.